Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Speaking Nerd podcast, where we talk about all things nerdy comic books, video games, movies, sometimes The Room, sometimes We're the Batman. You never know what's going to happen with us. So let's get talking.
Stay tuned for our porn parodies part 2 in the near
Yes,
future.
Is that actually happening?
yes.
Yes, it is. If I have anything to say about it, it will happen.
We're just going to do an Axel Braun episode.
No,
Axel
no.
Braun retired.
No,
So
part two.
Well,
no,
Yeah,
No,
but we'll
part two is
go
just
over his
making one.
legacy.
part two is just
His
making one.
legacy.
Yeah. His track
Part
record
2's
with...
making one who's Batman.
Anyway, we're talking about news today. And we got a lot of stuff here from the past week or so. And
We do.
some stuff that was expected, some stuff that was not expected, and we'll see how everyone else feels about what we're about to talk about. So I think the first thing that we should bring up is Deadpool. Because we had some amazing stuff come out, and also some really bad news come out as of today, technically. But so it started with the Deadpool suit being leaked, which was like I think last week, and then a couple days ago, they were just like, bam, Deadpool and Wolverine's new suits, and what do we think?
In front of a destroyed 20th Century Fox.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, it's perfection. Like, what else can you say?
The Deadpool 3 suit is the best Deadpool suit that we've had. I think it looks the best.
Well, yeah. Like the original suit was already great, but this one just perfected it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the Deadpool suit looks great. I like the red is so vibrant. Like it's
Yeah.
It's not like super muted or, whatever.
Something we need
Else.
more of in comic book movies.
Yeah, just
is
vibrant
Well, yeah.
costumes.
Well, yeah, literally these costumes, correct all that I don't like about modern comic book suits.
Right.
I think we're in a good track record recently. Like we've gotten this, we've gotten Blue Beetle. Oh god, my phone's ringing. 1 second. Okay, we're back.
You just go, okay.
Who was that? Was that one of your hoes?
Yeah, it probably was.
Maybe.
No, it was me on my alt account.
it's his second phone.
I mean, so AKA exactly what he was saying.
Exactly.
No.
We don't talk about this in public, guys.
Anyway, back to the episode. So
Yeah, Josh is just Marvel's side piece.
Wow.
So anyway, the Deadpool suit is great. I do really like it. I don't know what the deal is with that black stripe going down his chest, but it doesn't look bad. But I think the other suit we're about to talk about is much better.
Yeah, I agree. Batman's suit is great.
Yeah, no.
Blue Corporation. No. Wolverine's suit is amazing.
Hugh Jackman is finally in a comic book accurate costume, and I am
It took
so
us
thrilled.
20 years.
24 years. Almost 25
This
years.
isn't the.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it is nuts.
I don't want to hear anybody complain about this damn suit. I don't want to hear anyone complain about anything about this movie. This movie's a masterpiece already.
All I'm complaining about is the sleeves. That's it. Everything else is fine. I love it.
Sleeves
This
don't matter.
Great.
Sleeves don't matter.
The sleeves,
Yes, they do.
I would much rather them be not there, but I can understand why they decided to put sleeves
I mean,
on him.
People are saying that he's he had like skin cancer before.
He's susceptible to skin cancer, yeah.
Okay.
So I
I mean,
so
if
I,
that's
I
part of
understand
the reason.
I understand that reasoning, but also the sleeves don't bother me that much.
They don't bother
Yeah, no.
me. I just wish they weren't there.
I honestly didn't know. I didn't notice that they weren't there until someone pointed it out. That's literally how much they do not phase me.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, no, that suit
Anyways, forget Wolverine. Talk about Daredevil. He's in it.
apparently everyone's in it from the Fox
No,
universe.
Electra is in it.
That
Nope.
light at the end of the
That's a
tunnel.
travesty.
That's not heaven. That's the edge.
Oh my god.
When I was like 10, when I was like 7, 8, like that movie.
Yeah. And then you realize that right after he killed that dude, he just painted gasoline on the floor to make his logo. And you're like,
Yeah,
why did he
dude,
do
well-
this?
So he's the GOAT.
He's a fucking idiot, but whatever. He's Daredevil, I guess. This is the early 2000s.
Like I said, when I was like 8, I thought the movie was so badass. Looking back on it now, it's a pretty dumb movie, but I still
Yeah.
like watching it.
I mean, I felt the same way, but yeah.
The director's cut's better though. Anyways, we're getting Elektra though. That's the real thing.
Elektra, I was not expecting. Like, just.
For some reason.
It's so strange.
we
Like,
just
I feel like they're just gonna like. I'm just waiting for them to like throw in Wesley Snipes as Blade.
I joked
would
about. I joked
flip
about this.
out if they threw West.
I joked about this on Twitter, but I was just like, should we just change the name of this movie to Deadpool Secret Wars?
Yeah.
Because this is basically just turning into what Secret
Deadpool
Wars, or everyone,
This is-
what they want
thi-
Secret Wars to be.
This is the real Secret Wars.
It's just like
I'm still calling it
every
Deadpool
movie
kills.
Lately has been a freaking cameo fest, and it's getting old.
After the, after the Flash, yeah, like I'm starting to
It's cool.
wear
you
down
know
a
what we
little
need
bit.
now, though?
but-
Overdo it.
What we need now is for the whole fan force to cast to reprise their roles in Deadpool 3.
Yeah, because it was not. It was one thing when it was just like, okay, we're gonna get Wolverine in this movie. That's great. Oh, the
it was
X-Men
awesome.
might show up. I'm like, okay, it fits since they're all mutants. Then it's just like, oh, Daredevil might be in it. I'm like, oh, okay, that's weird.
Right.
Okay,
That's where it lost.
Elektra is in the movie now, confirmed by the way, and it's just like, what is this? what
That's
am I
what
watching?
concerns me. It's like because Wolverine being in the movie makes
Do you guys
perfect
remember-
sense. It's a Deadpool movie, so Wolverine being in it makes perfect sense. But these characters that I don't know. I could care less if they're in it. I want to see
You guys remember-
Wolverine and Ryan Reynolds.
I do think that the way they're doing it with they have the Fox logo like in shambles or whatever. I think they're going in a really interesting direction with this. I mean, I'm not sure what it's gonna be, but I mean, one, Sean Levy is a really good director. I trust him with something like this, and I'm interested.
I am too.
Okay, but do you guys remember whenever the Fantastic Four were supposed to be in Deadpool 2?
Yeah, the Fan Four Stick cast.
Thank
I
God
remember
they
that.
weren't.
I'm just saying, bring them back.
No.
Think about how great of a year
Bring the
2024 to
original
2025,
Fantastic Four
like
back.
that whole. Yeah, bring Chris Evans back as the Human Torch. Have him fight Michael B. Jordan.
We need Michael Chiklis back in that rubber suit.
Yes, we
Yes. He is the thing.
Dude, it would be so sick to see, it starts off with Captain America and Killmonger fighting, and then it just slowly turns into two Human Torches,
But
just randomly.
But you see,
After
you know,
the fight,
you know who I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for Japanese Spider-Man.
We all are.
He should have been in Across the Spider-Verse. He should have been there.
No, he'll be in Beyond the Spider-Verse. Don't worry. I'll make sure of it.
I hope he plays the most integral role.
Make sure.
Him and Family Guy Spider-Man have to play the biggest roles in that movie. Everybody gets one, okay? Repeat after me. Everybody gets one.
No.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Also, gonna say it again. If we're getting Daredevil, we gotta get Blade.
What about Nick Cage's
I
Ghost
want
Rider?
Ryan.
Uh,
I want
100%.
Deadpool to kill
Cage's Ghost Rider,
Blade
yeah.
Trinity.
100%. I need Nick Cage Ghost Rider.
First
Like-
Ghost Rider is. I love the first Ghost Rider movie. Everything after that.
I like both of them.
Bro,
I
there's
mean,
like three.
Spirit of Vengeance is more interesting, but yeah, I mean, they're both bad movies. But anyway,
But it's a Nick Cage movie, which
What-
like
exactly, it's a Nick
bad
Cage movie.
A bad Nick Cage movie is just the best time.
Is a great movie.
Yeah.
Bro, just like the first Ghost Rider is good, in my opinion. I enjoy watching it. Is it a great movie? No. But is it fun to watch? Hell yes.
The guy who
That's
made
what I say
Ghost
about
Rider
both of
made Daredevil. I'll never forget that.
But what I need is for Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool to murder Ryan Reynolds' character from Blade Trinity. Just in cold blood. Just slaughter him.
I want to see that. Or they somehow get him from R.I.P.D. They don't own that, but they just get that character anyway. It's like, you're fucking dead.
Who owns RIP? Isn't that a Sony movie?
I think it's Sony.
If it's a Sony movie, then have Venom show up at that point. Fuck it.
Venom, Toby, Andrew. Let's just get everybody.
RIP. Men in Black, 21 Jump Street, they're there too.
Yeah. We can finally get that 21
Dude,
Jump
that-
Street Men in Black crossover we've always wanted.
Yes.
Dude, oh my god, they should. The reason they canceled that's so stupid too. They canceled it just because it got leaked. Just because it got leaked that it was happening, they canceled it.
Yeah.
Like, that's so. That's actually the dumbest thing Sony's ever done. I would rather never get Beyond the Spider-Verse, but get that movie. That's actually a huge stretch. Now that I think about it, that's a huge
I
stretch.
was about
But
to say. Yeah, fuck Beyond the Spider-Verse. Give me
they can have.
21 Jump Street Men in Black.
Honestly, I still would rather get 21 Jump Street and Men in Black than like Venom 3, which they're just confirmed to.
It's filming right now.
Yeah, there was a set photo, or what's his name?
Tom Hardy.
Bane, Tom Hardy. He
Yeah.
posted.
Yeah, I saw it. He was like facing a wolf or something.
Bane,
Is
Tom Hardy.
Man Wolf in the movie? Question mark.
It's called Wolf Man. Get it right.
Is Bad Bunny's character show up in Venom 3?
If there's any movie to cancel, it's that one.
Yeah, why are we getting rid of like Daredevil? But like we're keeping whatever that is. And the Craven. I don't need
Yeah,
a
and
Craven movie.
and Craven. Yeah, I don't need that either.
It's
Get
Craven time.
Get Aaron Taylor Johnson to do like a better role than Craven the Hunter.
Well, yeah. Imagine
I
if
think
they
a Craven the Hunter film.
Imagine
I mean,
if
what's the
they
point of
just,
giving
like-
him his own movie? I would rather see like Tom Holland Spider-Man film than anything.
I mean, we're gonna get.
I'd
one
rather them adapt Craven's Last Hunt into like a. I mean, I'd really like for them to adapt Craven's Last Hunt into an MCU film.
Yeah.
but not the next one. I don't think we're there yet.
No. Next one needs to be Spider-Man with like street level heroes. I need
Daredevil.
that. Put him like Daredevil and Blade.
Blaine.
Just call it Spider-Man Marvel Knights.
Yeah, I want it to be a Marvel Knights movie just from the perspective of Spider-Man. Put Deadpool in it too. Doctor Strange.
Why did you just pick Doctor
I
Strange?
do want. Isn't he in it? Oh, that's Midnight Suns. Never mind.
Yeah, it's Midnight
Oh,
Suns,
okay.
buddy.
I mean, I just listed off Midnight Suns characters. I mean, we put Moon Knight in it too. Which, by the way, I hope to God they make another Moon Knight, just a movie or something that's not ass.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen that show.
Honestly,
You're
better
not
off.
missing out.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're better off not watching it.
Yeah, I don't think I will. No, I don't think I will.
As a fan of the Moon Knight character, as an actual fan of the Moon Knight character, I got about halfway through that season and I was just like, I can't do this.
Me too.
It's the I'm going to explain this in artistic integrity terms. This is the heat of the MCU.
Yeah. Okay.
I wanted to like
It's
that
going to make
show.
no sense to anybody who's not seen
I
artistic integrity.
I wanted to like that show so much. Like the first episode was cool, and I like
I
Oscar
agree.
Isaac as Moon Knight, but like
Yeah.
just about
I love this suit.
every
Suit is
other
awesome.
yeah, the suit's great, but every other episode was just like either boring or it's just like just wasn't that interesting to me.
They should have gave him like the Werewolf by Night treatment for Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Should have gotten Michael Giacchino to direct it.
Dude, Zack Snyder would make a better Moon Knight movie.
Okay, please
And
don't
that's
say
saying
those words.
something. Zack Snyder's Moon Knight, would that go hard or not?
No.
We'd get some of the best MCU fight scenes of all time, but they would also be one of the worst stories of all time.
There you go.
So in short, I think
Christopher Nolan's Moon Knight.
I think I'm really excited for Deadpool 3, but I'm also there's a teeny bit of concern about, you know, all the extended cameos and stuff. Like I would have rather just had it as a Deadpool Wolverine, you know,
I-
crossover movie.
I do think since it's Sean Levy that he is one guy who could pull it off.
Did he
given,
do did he do the last movie?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
He did Free Guy.
I mean, it seems
He did a lot of Stranger Things stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say because that.
I mean, it seems
sounded
like
familiar.
he did Free Guy, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's what I just said.
Okay, well, I wasn't paying attention.
Free Guy.
But-
Okay.
Yeah, Free Guy's just an average Ryan Reynolds movie.
It's fine. Yeah.
I liked it.
But like, I feel like when it comes to like the cameos and stuff, it's kind of fitting for a Deadpool movie about him going to the MCU. Like, this is one of those weird plots where it's like it fits the Deadpool character.
hmm
Like, Flash has no reason to have all those cameos, but for like Deadpool, like Deadpool's done weirder shit.
He's not wrong. Yeah.
I mean, this is the same character that would literally fuck death.
I just hope at some point or another, like in the movie, he meets variants of himself. So
Well,
we could
honestly,
see, like,
I'm-
Lady
I'm
Deadpool or
I'm
Dogpool and
hoping-
stuff.
I'm,
But
hop-
I hope
Cool.
the game Deadpool shows up, please God.
I'm hoping that the extra. I'm hoping that the extra like 2000s heroes are just for like Deadpool doing a Deadpool kills all of the early 2000s Marvel universe.
Do what they did for the extra credit scene for Deadpool 2 and just have him travel to the movies and just murder them.
Just fixing the timeline.
Because so far it's all bad. Like like he's not doing like the good characters. He's going back to murder the movies that were ass.
Yeah.
Which is why the Fantastic needs to show up so we can murder them too.
True.
Okay, now you sold me on that.
Right?
This Deadpool kills the Fox universe. I've been saying this.
When you said that at first, I'm like, I don't want to see Jamie Bell as the Thing again, and then you're like, oh, just go back and murder him, and I'm like, okay, yeah, sure.
It'd be therapeutic.
Okay, but here's the real question, all right? So Deadpool, like Ryan Reynolds is staying Deadpool in the MCU. But is Hugh Jackman staying as Wolverine?
I don't think so.
Well, I think since
I mean, you
Logan
pay him
admitted
enough.
that
I mean, yeah,
he's
you could pay him
probably not.
enough, but I don't think he's sticking around afterwards. I guess maybe for like Secret Wars and stuff, but I don't know. I don't think he'll be a mainstay like whenever they reboot the X-Men.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he'll die again. I hope Ezra Miller shows up and he gets to kill him too.
No.
Doesn't even show up as Flash. It's just
Ezra Miller is
Ezra
running
Miller.
right past him, and then Wolverine just sticks his claws out.
It's like the opposite of
right
what,
into Ezra's chest.
Who's the speedster and the boys? Fuck, I forgot his name.
A-Train.
A-Train, yeah.
Like the opposite of what happened to Jack Quaid's girlfriend in the first episode. It's literally the exact opposite. Instead of him running through her, it's going to be him running into the claws and him getting splattered across the fucking concrete.
No, he just like stabs him, and then Ezra says, "Are you Hawaiian?"
Dang, bro, got the whole squad laughing. Anyways, next,
Before we move on, I was just going to mention this film potentially getting the production shutting down because of all the stuff happening with the
Actors strike and writer strike.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like it'll be fine. I mean, the film's already written, and I feel like all the actors want to do it, even if they're not getting paid that much by the studio. They want to do it, so.
Plus, I think they've been filming for a while now, so.
Yeah, there should be like just enough into production for them to be like, well, we just can't quit now.
And even if it does, like if they do shut down, I don't think there really is much left to film. But I might be wrong.
I'm just depressed that Daredevil Born Again isn't fucking in production anymore. But Euphoria season 3 is. Jesus Christ.
It always comes back to that one.
The news that got me, like, it was just out of nowhere and weird, was like the Oppenheimer premiere in the UK, where it's just like they had to start an hour early.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that because the whole strike, the actors' strike, is just like you can't film any productions for movies and TV. You can't do any promotion whatsoever. So before it went in place, the guys over at Oppenheimer were just like, we're just gonna start early so that we can get some interviews out. Yeah, it's weird. Okay, so next up, Black Panther game.
I mean,
We
we
have a
don't know
logo.
that much, but it looks sick.
Yeah, all we got was a
That's
teaser
about
image.
That's about as much as I can say.
I mean, we've gotten leaks about this in the past, which is basically just
Like I'm excited. I'm really excited. Hope they don't screw it up.
I'm excited too, but I really don't want them to go in the direction that they've been, that's been leaked out, which is basically like, oh, T'Challa's dead, so you're going to play as a new Black Panther. So I feel like it would only work if it's like Shuri as Black Panther and not just some random dude that you're controlling.
Oh, so basically they're doing the Lego model where it's like a placeholder. Like you make your own.
It's just Gotham Knights, but you're just controlling a nobody, basically.
It's like
So it's not T'Challa?
It's like DC supervillains.
As far as the leaks go, Apparently, it's not T'Challa. It's just
That's so
T'Challa's dead.
stupid.
I know. That's why I don't want them to do that.
Well, the only concern I had so far was just like it's EA, and EA's not good.
Well,
there
there
you
you go. There's an indicator that
But
it's
that's-
EA.
That was my worry,
Yeah.
because EA does not have a good track record whatsoever.
EA canceled that open world Star Wars game that was like really cool.
Yeah.
Because they're really good at making bad decisions.
Well, because they want to make money, but they don't realize that in order to make money, you have to make a good product.
Yeah.
I mean, they did with Jedi Fallen Order, and I heard Survivor's good. I haven't played Survivor yet. But
While I am
Survivor is
interested, I'm looking forward to like the Skydance game way more, where it's in World
too.
War II with Captain America
Oh,
and
that's,
Black Panther.
yeah, the World War II Marvel game looks so far like that concept is just sick.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it's awesome. So, when are they gonna add Wolverine to that action, though?
Maybe he'll
Yeah, I
be
want
the
Magneto's
soldier.
origin story.
Maybe he'll be a soldier. We're not sure. It's possible.
Okay, but Magneto's origin story. I'm telling you.
You just break the gate. All right, let's talk Superman Legacy.
Yeah.
So we got
Okay,
some.
this episode, like everyone stops talking, and then you're just like, okay, so
Yeah,
It's like classic speaking nerd.
basically, yeah. So anyway, we got some castings for some
no,
characters that
Some
they're doing.
pretty wild casting.
We got Guy Gardner, Hawkgirl, Mr. Terrific, and then the next day they also
Johnny Sins.
Metamorpho.
I
My favorite,
love-
Beware the Bat character.
love Metamorpho.
He is the best in that show.
He's great. I'm really hoping
plays-
that besides setting up the Terrifics, which they are obviously are, I really hope that I think it would be cool to do the Outsiders in Brave and the Bold.
Mhm. My
Yeah,
question.
the sequel to Brave and the Bold would be a Batters film.
My question now is like, how are they going to be incorporated into the story? Because we know when we've talked about this, we kind of mentioned this in the Flash video. It's that like, I guess they're there to propel the story as opposed to just like set up for.
Well,
Other projects.
he said that like people were talking about this on the internet, and he replied to them talking about how he's trying to display the duality of Superman, like the two worlds, Clark with Lois and Jimmy, and then Superman with all of these superheroes.
Mm.
Which I think that these specific characters are really good to display that, because they're kind of all from different sides and different era and potentially different eras of the DC universe.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I'm a lot more interested in this as opposed to just BVS, where they were
Mhm.
setting up
Yeah.
stuff that was happening that next year, because we already knew that Justice League was coming out.
Yeah, I mean, this seems like they're really building a history to it, which I'm really excited about. And these are characters that otherwise would never get the limelight, really.
I mean, I just want a DC film that won't flop.
Yes, that would be nice.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Well, we haven't had that since 2022. The Batman was the last movie to succeed. It was a big success, but
And that wasn't even like main, continuity either.
Yeah,
we
it was
haven't
just
had a
its own thing.
DCEU movie succeed since. Not even because Birds of Prey flopped, Wonder Woman 84 flopped, the Suicide Squad sadly flopped.
Black Adam flopped. Fury of the Gods, I think, didn't
Yeah.
do that well.
Fury of the Gods flopped.
Theory to God's made less money than Black Adam. It's just not considered as much as a flop because it also didn't cost as much to make.
Did Justice
And then
League flop?
Flash.
Or did Justice League flop? Or
Yes, Justice League.
It did. Yeah.
That was a pretty.
I
that
think
was
the
a-
last
Did the
one-
Snyder Cut flop? I hope it.
well, we don't know that really because
It was never released in theaters.
plus I don't think they shared that information from HBO Max publicly. So
They still
Yeah,
haven't
it's-
shared like
It's an ongoing
none
problem.
of, none of
with
HBO
streaming
Max's
services.
rating,
I think the last,
which is like
I think
because
the
then like
I think
if
the last
that's the case,
DCU
'cause, like,
movie to
they said-
succeed was Wonder Woman.
That's probably accurate.
That's kind of sad, honestly.
Yep.
Shazam, the first flop,
or I
and,
guess,
and
or I guess-
Aquaman made $1 billion.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
So really, since 2019, we haven't had a succeeding DCU film.
No, the best stuff has just been in other universes with Matt
Yep.
Reeves and Todd Phillips. So that's
Hopefully, James Gunn
that's
will fix that.
that's really
I've heard-
depressing.
I mean,
Yeah,
well, here's the
it-
thing though. The problem with streaming service stuff though is like because we've heard like, oh, Wonder Woman 84 is the most streamed film and this and that, but like those numbers aren't public, so like all we really have to go based off of is the fact that in the box office it flopped, even though it may have succeeded streaming wise.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard to
But
trust
either way,
WB when they like never tell the truth.
yeah, but still, like, hey, I hope James Gunn fixes the DC's problem of not of just flopping.
That's what we're all hoping for.
Which we won't get any DC film in 2024
Yeah.
now that I think about it.
So- I think we're getting Creature Commandos. Like,
That's first.
But we're getting like series and stuff. We're not getting
We're getting Creature
like
Commandos
blockbuster
next year, I
films.
think.
What about Joker?
Exactly.
oh fuck, I forgot about Joe.
yeah, what about Joker?
Of course,
You
we're
fake-
gonna have Joker.
Fake fan.
You think
I'm
Joker 2 is
gonna
gonna make $1
like
billion?
Joker.
Is
No, but I think it'll make money.
it's going to be more successful than The Flash for sure.
Yeah.
Well, it did really well last time.
Yeah, it
I
made a
could make
dump
make a
truck
movie.
full of money.
think it'll
I
make
could
a
start
billion.
directing a movie today, finish it tomorrow, and put it up on YouTube, and it'll sell more than The Flash.
It'll definitely be all over TikTok with memes and stuff.
'Cause
Yeah.
it's,
They'll
literally,
create a
it's
culture.
literally me.
It's literally a musical.
People are going to
So they're
dance to
gonna-
that goddamn
Every-
staircase
Every
again.
time,
Yeah.
every single time that I see anything to do with Batman or Joker, it's just that becomes my personality for that whole year. So my personality this year is just going to be Keaton's Batman. Next year it'll be Todd Phillips Joker again.
Yeah.
And then the year after that it'll be Robert Pattinson again.
Mhm.
I don't know why you want to be Batman when you can be hopeful Superman. My
Wednesday.
personality in 2025.
October
is gonna be
31st. every
Dude, if I
convers-
was
every
Superman, the whole
conversation is
world,
just going to start with
if I was Superman, the world's crumbling in my hands. I would be Homelander
Out
if I had
of,
Superman
um,
powers.
Out of all the castings,
People
which ones
should be
are
thinking,
your guys' favorite?
Christ, that I am doing what I am.
Me, it's Guy Gardner. I love Nathan Fillion, so
I'd say it's
I know what you're gonna say.
And
it's between Mr. Terrific and Metamorpho.
Oh, okay. Wow, I was wrong.
I like Mr. Terrific too.
I'm also really
Mine
excited
is
about Hawkgirl because I think they're definitely gonna go with Kendra, and I'm really excited to see where they go with that because I think she's a great character.
Mhm.
Y'all don't be sleeping on
Real
me.
question, though.
Sierra.
Is the Justice Society gonna be a thing in this universe? Are we bringing that back?
But probably
I
won't be in
mean,
this
they
movie.
should be, yeah.
You think they should bring back the DCEU version though?
I think they should definitely
No.
like.
I kind of hope not.
No.
I like the actors.
Trevor-
I
like
do
the actors.
too,
Trevor-
but it's just I didn't really
Just
like
give us
as a
something.
team. I didn't really like. I didn't
I-
really jive.
I think you should keep Hawkman.
I don't.
Yeah,
I thought he was great.
I
I,
like.
he's great. He's
I
probably one of the
just
better
reset
characters in that
everything.
movie. But
I want
I'm-
them to reset everything.
But
like-
but they're not gonna reset everything.
I know, but I
If-
want them
if-
to do as much hard resetting as possible.
Yeah.
I'm just saying if we're gonna
The
keep
only things
Margot,
that are
if we're
what
gonna
James Gunn has made already.
yeah, I'm just saying if we're gonna keep like Margot Robbie or whatever,
I know, which I don't think they should.
I don't think that should be the only one.
Well, no. Here's the thing: they're
Just keep
keeping all
these-
of James Gunn's like Suicide Squad characters and all that, but like Amanda Waller and all like that surrounding people like with Amanda Waller and Peacemaker and all that, they are the people who run the Justice Society in the DCEU. So
Yeah.
like, it would make a little bit of sense to if you're keeping that team those characters, then you would keep the characters that they also were working with.
it's gonna be weird.
But then again, also I don't think they want Shazam and Black Adam to be anywhere near this universe, so they
Well,
made to dump that all together.
well, yeah, definitely not Black Adam for sure. Like that whole thing with the Rock just was awful, and like, yeah, it's gonna be weird when like Peacemaker season 2 comes out because I think that's either is that before or after Superman Legacy. Anyway,
I
it's
think
just
it's right
it's
before.
it's gonna be
Say that
weird.
again.
Is Peacemaker season 2 coming out before or after Superman Legacy?
After.
We don't know.
After?
It's
Is it after?
Yeah, it's after.
It's gonna
Because
be.
he's-
It's just gonna
well,
be
he-
weird on rewatch when you get to the end of the first season and it's just like, oh, the Snyder Justice League shows up.
Well, he
I feel
said
like it won't though.
he's-
because,
he
I mean,
said-
if you watch the Flash, then you'll it's fine.
James said that he's working on Superman right now, obviously, and then he's gonna go to
Right.
Waller, and then Peacemaker season 2 at some point. Well, like Waller is basically, Peacemaker season 2 without being Peacemaker season 2.
Yeah.
Because it has a lot of the same cast.
Peacemaker 1.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Maybe they can just retcon the end of season 1.
I guess so. If it were up to me, I would have just hard reset everything. Like just
Me too.
like just out with the old, in with
Well,
the
I
new.
get why James Gunn put his stuff in there. It's his universe, and he's proud of his stuff before, so he's. Which besides that one end of that one part of Peacemaker, there's nothing else in that universe that really hints towards the DCU at all. So it makes sense.
I guess I just thought of a head.
Like there's nothing in the Suicide Squad.
I guess I just thought of another headcanon thing you can do between the end of the Suicide Squad when Peacemaker's put in that coma, he transferred from the DC EU over to the new DC universe.
We just do he's basically like just do Deadpool 3, but for Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Or hear me out. Just hear me out. The actors who play Flash and Aquaman in the new DCU, just pretend that Jason Momoa and Ezra Miller are them. I just act like those are the same versions of the character.
No.
Like just pretend those aren't the DCEU versions.
What are we laughing
What a
at?
mess.
Yeah.
Sucks. I hate DC.
I hate DC too, but I also love DC, which is
Me too.
just
It's a conundrum.
DC has the worst fucking characters.
What?
You never seen Donkey's Injustice 2 video?
No.
I know what we're watching afterwards.
Is that a fucking...
I love
He
that video.
has the worst... And then Gorilla Grodd shows up. He's like, is that Winston from Overwatch? DC has the best characters.
Oh, Donkey, yeah.
I need Donkey's DCU video.
Yeah.
We need Donkey's DCU, just in general.
Yeah, he should be the director of it. I love his part in the Arkham City. His video called Arkham City Sucks. He's like, I don't know why Batman, a human, is jumping around like a fucking ballerina.
The Flash is a fucking stupid movie.
Splatoon, fucking stupid game.
I love that. I love that clip. Especially when the ad for Splatoon 2 played right before it. It was amazing. So, speaking of DC stuff, anybody watch that new Blue Beetle trailer?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I didn't catch it yet either, so you
Me and
guys
AJ
talk
will
about it.
talk about it then.
Yeah.
AJ, what are your thoughts? I know that I asked you the other day, and you said
Yeah,
you loved it.
I'm really excited. Blue Beetle's one of my favorite characters. Specifically Jaime, but I think all of them are great. Dan Garrett is really cool. Ted Kord is one of the most fun and interesting characters in the DC universe. Honestly, Jaime is like one of my top favorite comic book characters. Ever since Batman Brave and the Bold, and I think the people behind this movie are so passionate about it, and it really shines through in everything we've seen from it. Yeah, I'm just really excited.
All
How
I
would you
know
compare
about
the
Blue
first
Beetle's
trailer to
character
the
is
second one?
Brave and the Bold.
What did you say?
How would you compare this trailer to the first one?
I think like as a trailer, the first one was a bit better.
Mhm.
Because I mean, it just had all the presentation down. Had the perfect amount of the perfect amount of stuff from the movie.
Yeah.
And it was really paced really well.
Yeah.
But honestly, the second one just makes me more excited.
Mhm.
Like it's not literally a better trailer, but it just makes me even more excited.
It's a good
Yeah.
one, you'd say.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And
Blue Beetle is a fucking
I'm
stupid
just
movie.
really excited. I'm just really excited.
Cool. Yeah, me too. I like this trailer. For me, it was not as good as the first one, but I still liked it, and I'm excited for the movie.
Plus, I have a video on Blue Beetle coming out tomorrow, so or Friday, in relation to whenever this comes out. I don't know.
It's to be out Saturday.
It'll be out Saturday.
Yesterday.
Okay, so it is out
Yesterday.
yesterday, my friends, yesterday. And if you haven't watched it, I will come into your house and be very mean.
AJ, I don't want you to kill me for saying this. My only introduction, like the only thing that I know about the character of Blue Beetle is just Brave and the Bold. All
How
I
is
know
that-
about Blue Beetle.
How is that a bad thing? Like, he's
Because
great.
I've never read any comics with him.
I think you should, but Brave and the Bold is a great introduction to Jaime Reyes.
Remember when they were going to
As-
do a Blue Beetle series on like Cartoon
as well as
Network? It was a live action one.
Oh yeah. Also, they almost put him in Arrow instead of Adam.
Did they?
Yeah, Brandon Routh was gonna play Ted Kord.
That would have been crazy. I just think that Crisis on Infinite Earths would have been very confusing.
Well, honestly, if they made him Blue Beetle instead of the Atom, the Arrowverse would be way different.
It's a godsend then, but still. Besides, there's one thing that I know of Blue Beetle for that I'm not saying right now because I don't want you to crucify me, but I also know him from Injustice 2.
I was about to say, it's Injustice 2, isn't it?
It's Injustice 2.
I put so many hours into Injustice 2. Great game. Stupid fucking story, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's called Injustice. What do you expect?
I mean, I just realized, like, not too long ago that I just don't like any of the NetherRealm stories after MK9. And even MK9 had a lot of problems.
Yeah, that's fair.
So hopefully MK1
Well, I mean,
is
I don't
good.
know. There's some cool moments. There's cool moments in both Injustice game stories. Like overall, I'd say the first movie actually, or not the first movie, first game isn't that bad of a story. To
Eh,
be honest,
It's much better than
Well, I
Injustice
mean-
2, for sure.
yeah.
Injustice 2 stories is very Injustice 2 stories very mid.
Yeah.
Injustice 1's is good. It's not anything crazy, but it's alright. It's good. The comics vary from decent to ass, and thank God they didn't make a third one. What we need though is DC versus Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah.
That's the real game we need.
They've been
Listen,
setting it
I
up
have
for
the
like
best-
the past
the
10
best
years.
trilogy.
So.
Here's the best trilogy of games, alright? So you have Marvel, or you have your Marvel fighting game, right? And then you have your Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe 2. And then you have DC versus Marvel. And there's your perfect fighting game trilogy.
I didn't hear that, but I don't really care to anyway. So
Shut up, Swifty. Click my taint.
Also, let's make sure it's DC versus, Marvel and MK as opposed to Injustice versus Mortal Kombat. I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see a new fighting game for DC. Like I want to see new versions of the characters. I think they
You
could
can't
use
do
the
it.
Injustice because Injustice. Well, the Injustice games talked a lot about the multiverse, so they could do an Injustice 3 and just have it be a different Earth.
listen, Kevin is no longer with us. You can't do an Injustice Batman without Kevin, unless they do like Roger Craig Smith or Reno Romano would be cool to hear, but it would have to be
I'll see him like Troy
alternate
Baker.
universe one. Troy
Hmm.
Baker would be cool. I like him as Batman actually.
Just hope that they don't get the guy from the Injustice animated movie because he sucked.
He was terrible.
Oh, he was terrible. Wasn't that like?
Dude, every actor from the Injustice.
I
That movie's
I
just
swear
awful.
was it. Did Justin Hartley play Superman in that movie?
I don't
I don't
remember.
remember, but sad
I
that
think
Justin Hartley had to be subject to that horror because I love Justin Hartley.
I think he did.
Injustice animated film. Yeah, he played Superman.
Yeah,
Injustice-
I
Injustice
remember-
is so-
I remember that crap movie had some good casting, which is weird.
The guy who plays
Weird how it's good casting,
Black
but everyone
Adam
has a
plays
bad
Batman.
performance.
Say that again.
the guy who plays Black Adam in the Inhuman show and Doctor Strange 2, he plays Batman.
Oh, The Rock.
Yeah, that movie's awful. Don't go watch it.
It's terrible. It's
Yeah,
it's
So bad.
it's literally it's
Dude, I
like
keep-
it's like if you combined everything bad DC has ever done into,
like 60 minutes.
So every Zack
60 minutes. Actually, correction. It's almost that,
Page.
but Batman Hush is that.
I think Batman Hush is better than Injustice.
Also,
Yeah. I disagree.
I'd rather watch Batman.
also the Joker from this animated movie is probably the worst Joker I've ever heard in my life.
Who was he played by?
Kevin Pollak.
I have no
Peyton
idea who
Hill.
that is.
He's in A Few Good Men, The Usual Suspects.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't recognize who
His
that
voice,
is.
his performance is terrible. It's even worse than Young Justice Joker,
But
and that's pretty bad.
the sad part about this Injustice movie, not only is this Injustice movie just fucking god awful, but like it makes it worse the fact that if you're a DC fan and you use TikTok, it'll be the only thing on your For You page for about a good solid year. I keep seeing clips of this damn movie in my For You page. It's always a clip of Batman crying or it's a clip of Dick Grayson dying.
Yeah.
It's one of those two. Both are stupid scenes.
Or Barry
Sometimes
Allen.
you get the scene of Superman killing Joker. Sometimes you get a scene of Superman fighting Superman, which comes out of nowhere at the end of the film to tell the fucking first game story half-assedly. Because it's crazy because you're combining like 5 volumes of a comic series and then a whole like 5-hour game into 90 minutes.
Yeah, it just doesn't work.
Like an Injustice series would make sense, but just one movie, no. If you're doing just one movie, then just do the game. Don't try to combine all the comics and all that.
I would have rather they done like a limited series for Injustice rather than just one animated film.
Not even just like
Yeah.
unlimited. Like I feel like you could do a few seasons based on Injustice, because then you got like the year's worth of comics, like the year 1, year 2 through 5 or whatever the fuck. Then you got the game, and then you got the Injustice 2 comics. I know there's a prequel to Injustice 2 that's a comic that takes place after the first Injustice, and then there's the comic, and then there's the second game, and then there's the comics that take place after.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Injustice just shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like half of it's good and half of it's ass.
So sort of.
And then if you want to technically think about it though, Mortal Kombat versus DC is like slightly canon.
Sort of, yeah.
Because they tease like, Batman finding a new universe halfway through it, which I feel like was the tease Injustice.
So back to Blue Beetle. Man, I really got off topic. But while you guys were talking, I watched the trailer on my phone. I had to watch it on mute because I didn't want it to pick up on the mic or anything. And from what I saw, it looked good. I'm definitely looking forward to this movie.
I'm really excited.
Probably gonna watch it like preview night, I'd imagine. So
Yeah, I'm there first day.
I'm gonna try to watch it. I'm gonna watch it like within the first week it comes out for sure.
yeah,
Blue Beetle Battalion, baby.
that comes out what, July
You guys
or August?
It's August. It's August.
August. Okay.
like the first week of August. But here's the real question: Do you think Blue Beetle will bomb?
I don't think so.
That's 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 interesting. I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't think
I
so.
don't want it to, but I have a strong suspicion that it will, but I don't want it to.
I feel like
really
all
don't
this.
want it to.
I feel like all the scene I've like for people talking about this movie, like they enjoy what they see, but that's it. Like they don't really say much else after that. So I'm hoping it does moderately well.
The real question is though, how does Avatar make all their billions? I see more people talking about Flash than Avatar.
It's a scam. it's what it is.
James Cameron buys his own tickets. He has to.
I don't give a fuck about Avatar. So
There's
anyway,
probably enough people working on there's probably enough people working on Avatar 2 for them to just all buy a ticket once, and
Yeah.
that'd be
Well, but you
that'd be
see,
enough to make it a number one.
I don't care.
The next movie's probably going to be
No,
another
no
10
one
years
cares.
before it comes out. So
Yeah, we're gonna wait 10 years. The movie's gonna come out and dominate the box office.
instead of water, it'll be fire.
I swear,
It's gonna be an Avatar, literally Avatar.
Yeah,
I
literally.
swear, I'm gonna find James Cameron in whatever hole he's in, and
He's
Crap.
raising the bar. Have you not seen South Park?
I just want to meet James Cameron at some point being like, instead of 9 Avatar sequels, can you just make your Spider-Man movie? Like, can we just make that a reality? Because I want to see that.
I want to see that really gruesome sex with Leonardo DiCaprio
are we just gonna
on top of that web.
are we just gonna do old Leonardo DiCaprio like Spider-Man
As a
just to,
teenager.
no, just to darn it, what's the comic
Make him
called?
Peter Parker,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man No More.
No, the one that like goes across the decades.
Oh, Life Story.
Yeah, do Life Story with Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, I was thinking, what's the one where he gets MJ pregnant?
Oh, yeah. Oh God.
Hey, you took his name.
It's on the tip of my tongue. Damn it.
The one where he gives her cancer.
Yeah. Damn it.
Do that comic. Do that with Leonardo DiCaprio. Directed by James Cameron.
That'd be such an
Give a
insane
bad
movie.
director a bad movie.
Spider-Man
Give a
Reign.
bad
Spider-Man Reign, yes.
It's
Like
Dog.
I had it. I just couldn't. Oh God.
Give an
absolute
overrated
dog water.
Give an overrated director a terrible source material.
I read-
Just let him have it.
I read that book when it was new, and it freaked me out. Like,
I read that book. I read that book the same way I read All-Star Batman and Robin. I laugh every single time I read it. It's so bad.
I'll never forget seeing like the final issue on the stand, and it's just Venom like just eating like the top half of Spider-Man, like he's just got half his torso in his teeth. This is gnarly, but so
That's Zack Snyder's Spider-Man.
yeah, literally. So Hellboy. I figured we should mention that because there's a Hellboy game coming out, which I'm really excited for.
Dude, I am so beyond excited for this game.
And
Like the art direction is incredible.
yeah, I got a new trailer. It was I guess a gameplay trailer. I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched like maybe the first 20 seconds.
Well, yeah, because you're
didn't even know that there
you're
was a
saving
trailer.
yourself for the Batman Ultra 7 collab
That's right.
reaction.
Yeah, that's right. But somebody said that there's no release
Well, it's
date.
gonna have
and I got
included-
upset.
Christ.
I did not get any of that.
I didn't either.
What?
Say that again.
Alter,
Do I have
did
to
you
repeat what
cross?
I just said?
Did you
Alright.
cross
All I was
dimensions
saying is
again?
that. Yeah, I'm in the third, or I'm in Earth 3 now. But the point is, bro, I didn't even know there was a trailer.
You didn't know?
This is news to me. No.
Yeah, they showed it off, I guess, at some Xbox like showcase thing, which
Yeah.
which I saw some people being like,
there a
"Oh, it's gonna be
release date
it's
now?"
gonna be an Xbox exclusive," and I'm just like, "No, you idiots! It's not that." It'd be
Didn't they
kinda
show
sad.
it at a PlayStation showcase?
They showed it at the Game Awards last year. They did
Oh, I
the
thought it was a
reveal trailer,
PlayStation thing.
which me and Swifty reacted to. So go check that video out.
I was there too.
Is
Damn it.
Swifty or
I
that was
thought.
yeah, you were there. That was it. It showed off before you joined. So is Swifty even? Oh, he is in the call still. He's just been silent for the last little bit. He's not even paying
Alright, the
attention
point
to us.
is, I didn't know. Is there a release date now?
Not that I saw, no. And I think somebody said that there wasn't one, so that's disappointing. Hopefully it's this year, but I don't think that's going to be the case.
Yeah, it's on all platforms. What do you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I said that.
I just looked it up. It's for Switch,
Yeah,
PS4.
I said it was
Windows.
on all platforms, but I know somebody was saying on Twitter, like,
So
because,
you can literally pre-order it on Steam right now.
yeah, just on Steam, not on Xbox or PlayStation, which, whatever. But yeah, somebody said it was just,
I mean,
I saw
no one
somebody
pre-orders
tweeting
games
about it.
anyways.
No.
You guys use Twitter still?
No, I use,
I'm a exclusively Threads user. I really am. I don't have Twitter installed on my phone, but I have Threads, and I get on Threads occasionally.
everybody go follow us on Threads.
Like a few stuff, say something stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, link all the Speaking Nerd threads.
I'll
I hope it doesn't.
I'll try to remember to do that. So yeah, I'm excited for this Hellboy game. I can't wait.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
won.
I am just that is gonna be incredible.
It's amazing to me that
Robert Downey Jr.'s. Never mind. Go talk. I was just reading the thing out loud. My
Oh,
fault.
okay. It's amazing to me that the game is very it looks very much like Mike Mignola's art, and the last game that tried to replicate a comic book artist's art style was Ultimate Spider-Man in 2005.
I'm so ready. I'm so ready.
I think also Walking Dead, but I don't think that was like 1-to-1 from the comics at all. But, you know, the art style is perfectly replicated, and the voice actor for Hellboy, I can't think of his name. He just passed away a few months ago, but I'm excited to see what he does with the character. I should probably look up
Yeah, this game looks great.
his name.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm watching it right now.
Do you remember when we were doing the Game Awards live stream when you said that it looked like a PlayStation 2 game?
Well, I didn't say no. I didn't say it looked like that in a bad way. I said it looked like a game that would come out in that generation.
Okay, yeah.
Like you don't see games like this being made anymore. Is what I meant by it.
No. Well, maybe Telltale, but like other than that, not really, no.
Telltale is doing like their own original stuff now. They're not even doing like adaptations of stuff anymore.
Well, right now they're doing like Wolf Among Us Season 2, and then I think, there's another game which is like very realistic, or quote unquote realistic.
Yeah, they're not even like they're working on Wolf Among Us Season 2, but like they're working on it. They're not even close to being done with it some fucking how.
Lance Reddick, that's the guy's name. He was in John Wick. He supplied all the weapons and stuff. He's playing Hellboy, which is actually pretty good casting.
Marvel has.
Oh, the internet got out again.
I have some breaking news for you. Is my fucking thing working? Can you
What is
hear
it?
me?
What is
it?
it?
Working?
It is now.
Okay, thank fucking God. Alright. I don't know why it keeps randomly going out. Point is, Robert Downey Jr. says Oppenheimer is the best film he's ever been in. We fucking won, fellas.
I'm so excited for Oppenheimer.
Yeah, me too.
Fortunately, again,
Barbenheimer for the win.
Barbin. Oh my
I know,
god.
right? Barbenheimer.
Fuck. Well, I guess we're switching the topic to that now.
Fucking Fandango. However fucking pronounce
Wait,
her name.
I can't
Like-
see Oppenheimer opening night. I'm not I'm not gigging that night. I can see Barbenheimer.
Okay. I thought
I forgot. No, I just forgot.
But the point is, Fandango, right? They posted something, and it was like 30,000 people have already bought tickets for Oppenheimer and Barbie on the same night,
Yeah.
opening night.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing.
And I'm doing the same thing. What do you mean? I've already made plans. I've told everybody the first I'm not available. I'll be at the movie theater for 5 hours straight watching two of the greatest films ever conceived.
So, okay, which movie are you guys watching first? Is it Barbie or Oppenheimer?
Oppenheimer.
Barbie.
I want to be depressed then happy.
No, here's the thing. I want to see Oppenheimer because that movie's going to be one that sticks with me. Barbie, as much as I feel like I'm going to love that movie, it's not going to be one of those movies where it's like I just constantly think about it. You know what I mean? Oppenheimer's going to be one of those movies I got to sit with it for a while. Like, I can't just watch Oppenheimer and then go watch something else right after.
No, me neither. I gotta watch
Barbie's
Oppenheimer and understand, just feel Oppenheimer. I need to be Oppenheimer. Okay.
I need to be in. I need to invent the atomic bomb.
That is the biggest flex. Yeah, I'm him. Yeah, I invented the atom bomb. I'm him. I dropped the bomb on Nagasaki.
I killed those Japanese sons of bitches.
I dropped the bomb and then watched Barbie afterwards.
That is the flex. That is the biggest flex. Maybe that will be my personality for the rest of the year. Instead of my personality being Michael Keaton's Batman, my personality is going to be the guy who invented the atom bomb.
Oh my god.
No, it's even better. I watch Barbie and then drop the bomb.
And then I
Oh,
dropped
wait,
the
what
atom.
did you say? No, I dropped the bomb and then watch Barbie. No, you said that.
No, I said
Right.
I what I said was I dropped the bomb and watched Barbie afterwards.
Oh, okay. So I agree with what you said then. Or I watch Barbie and then drop the bomb. That's
Well, I'm
even
gonna
better.
watch Barbie. I'm gonna watch Barbie.
You guys sent that Tom Cruise thing earlier, and I'm like, of course he's gonna watch fucking Oppenheimer first.
He watches everything. Bro.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing though. He plans on watching both movies over the weekend, right? Which, if I did the same thing, like it would make sense. Like I'll go see Oppenheimer. I would see Oppenheimer first, but since I'm seeing them both on the same day, like Barbie's a casual watch. Barbie's the calm before the storm.
Right, exactly. That's exactly what I'm doing. That's why I'm doing it.
Like I'm gonna go get hammered at like an Applebee's right before, and then go watch Barbie. And then I'm going to go into the bathroom, put on a tuxedo, and then go watch Oppenheimer. And then wreck my car on the way home because I've peaked it live. I'm so excited though for the 21st. Like that day itself is gonna be a movie. I have to vlog it. Just me going to the theater. I hope both are packed with the same people. I hope it's the same people.
Yeah.
Like I hope the exact minute that Barbie ends, me and like 100 other people get up at the same time and go to the exact same screening of Oppenheimer.
So I guess all of us are pretty much we're watching both, but I think for me I'm probably gonna watch Barbie first because I'm not like I feel like after Oppenheimer I'm just gonna be drained.
Oh yeah, man.
I'm just gonna be drained. So.
Which is why you should watch the fun Barbie movie.
No,
after.
that is literally not why. Oh my gosh.
No, because then I'll hate Barbie. Then I'll hate Barbie because then I'm forced to watch it.
Let's face it.
I won't even be like paying attention to the movie. I would just be sitting there thinking like, Jesus Christ. Like I watch Barbie, have fun with it, then go watch Oppenheimer, and then on the car ride home, I'm deciphering it in my head.
How do I build the atom?
Yeah, because if I watched like Oppenheimer first,
How
and
do
then
I
if I watched
down?
Oppenheimer and then went into Barbie afterwards, all I'm gonna be thinking about is Oppenheimer. So
Yeah. Like that's just with Christopher Nolan movies in general, though.
I agree.
Like you watch it, think about it forever. Which, speaking of, oh my god, I'm gonna watch like so many Christopher Nolan films before I see Oppenheimer.
I want to watch Tenet right before. I mean, it has nothing to do with and that has nothing to do with it. But I
None of
just
them do,
want
bro.
to see that movie again.
I'm gonna watch the Dark Knight trilogy, Inception, and then Tenet, and then I'm gonna watch all the straight to DVD animated movies
I might
in
just
between each.
I might just do a full on like Christopher Nolan marathon.
Do it.
Let's do a Christopher Nolan retrospective on the channel.
Okay. I'm down.
So we're gonna do that, and then also a Barbie retrospective too.
Yeah.
Is that what
Our
it's
favorite
come
doll.
to?
Yeah, we gotta review all the
Our favorite
straight
year
to
10
DVD
doll.
CG animated Barbie film.
Oh my god. Jeez.
There's more of those than Christopher Nolan films, by the way. There's
There's-
about 1,000 of those.
There's more of those than Land Before Time movies, and there's like 800
And I
Land
love
Before
Land
Time
Before
movies.
Time.
Land Before Time, that's the one franchise that can make more films in the MCU, and I still wouldn't get tired of it.
It'll literally
Yeah,
never die.
Same, bro.
It'll never die.
Same. None of
They
them are
still
bad.
make Land
I think.
I don't think so.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they
They
still did.
Actually, they do. They still do.
Oh, really?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
When was the
there's
most
nothing
recent
like that
one?
First, like,
What
15
company-
years.
Just a couple years ago, actually.
When are we gonna get
Bro,
Land Before Time in the
Little
modern day?
Footprints' dad. Oh God, such a good one.
If we ever get a Land Before Time live action movie, that's when you gotta stop it. We keep going until there's a live action one.
So anyway,
But
stay
yeah.
tuned for our Chris Nolan, Oppenheimer, Barbie coverage on the Speaking Nerd channel.
Christopher
Because-
Nolan's Barbie, that's what we need. The movie we need.
I'd watch that. I would watch that.
I'd watch the fuck out of that movie. What do you mean? I want the Barb Knight trilogy.
The Barb Knight trilogy. That would. Oh, that's hilarious.
Did you hear what Christopher Nolan said when people asked if he was gonna watch Barbie?
What do you say?
What?
So they asked him, and then he was just like, "No."
What?
While
I
Tom
don't like Christopher Nolan anymore.
while Tom Cruise, when he was asked, he was like, "Yes, I'm watching both of them opening day."
Of course.
Because Tom Cruise watches I guess yeah.
Everything.
Tom Cruise is just a he's
Didn't
just a
Margot
quirky little
Robbie-
guy who loves watching movies.
I
Didn't
think
Margot Robbie go watch Oppenheimer?
I think both casts are like watching those like the Oppenheimer cast is watching Barbie and
Yeah,
the
like-
Barbie cast is watching
Like
Oppenheimer.
Cillian Murphy talked about how excited he was for Barbie.
Yeah.
This is the timeline that we're living in, and this is such a weird fucking timeline.
It's the Doom and Animal Crossing thing again. You know what it exactly is though? What's that movie that came out the same day as The Dark Knight?
Say again.
The movie that came out the same day as The
What's-
Dark Knight.
Was it Iron Man?
No, I think Iron Man.
No,
was
not
before
Iron Man.
that. It wasn't the Incredible Hulk, I don't think.
It was fucking Mamma Mia. That's what it came out. It was Mamma Mia and The Dark Knight. Came out on the same day.
It's just like Barbie.
And Hellboy 2.
Oh shit!
What?
I forgot about
Dude.
Hellboy.
That was probably even worse. Imagine watching Hellboy 2, The Dark Knight, and Mamma Mia the same night in July 18th, 2008. My
That would be
second birthday.
That would be a major trip.
My second birthday came
So
out
yeah,
the
it's
same
just
day
like
as The Dark Knight and
So
Mamma
yeah, it's
Mia
just
and
like
Hell.
I watched a crime drama, then a movie about demons and hell, or monsters and stuff, and then Mamma Mia.
and then I watched the romantic musical, and then I was born. Like,
Oh boy.
and then I turned 2. That's always been my biggest flex, though, is that I share a birthday with like the greatest film of all time, Mamma Mia.
Yeah. It's what made me
Hellboy
a
2 is the
person.
greatest film of all time. If anyone says that, I'm shit out of them.
Shall we move
Did you
on?
guys like Hellboy 2?
Wait, what?
Did you like Hellboy 2?
Yeah, I like both of the Guillermo del Toro Hellboy movies.
Yeah. I mean, I like both of them too, but I always felt like Hellboy 2 was always called like a bad movie.
I mean, it's much better than the reboot for sure.
Yeah. He's better than the reboot. We can cut that out if you want, but anyways, let's move on.
All right, so
Let's not go that far.
I wanted to bring up some classic video game mascots returning, and I think
Gex.
some of you might know where this is going, but yes, Gex is coming back.
Gex. Gex.
This reminds me of the time that I spent the night at Jack Nicholson's mansion.
I'm flaming in the manly way. My favorite Gex quote. But yeah, the trilogy's coming back.
Gex did Cutaway Gags before Family Guy did.
Was yeah,
Gex
technically
had
yeah.
the original Cutaway Gag.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, just I'm trying to remember when Gex. I think it was like around 95, 96. So yeah, it would have been before Family Guy. But yeah,
Family Guy was 99.
Yeah. It was like January 99 or something like that. But anyway, the trilogy's coming back. We don't know if this is a remake or if it's just like straight ports. But I don't mind if it's
Either way, care.
Either way, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, either way, it's a pre-order day one playing
Hmm.
on every
Yeah.
system.
Yeah.
I'll buy it
Yeah.
for Xbox. I don't even have Xbox.
I'm just excited to try these games out finally because I've heard so many things over the years from so many creators. So
I used to play what was it, PS1 or N64? I remember I emulated one of them.
I think Gex was PS1.
I think I emulated the first Gex on like a PS1 emulator a long time ago.
Yeah.
But that's it. Dude, I gotta stream it. I gotta get it for PS5 so I can
And
stream all 3 Gex
Swift
games.
and Swifty has no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like
Swifty?
riding along.
I need you to go play Gex.
Play what?
Honestly, I
Gex.
really only care about Gex. I only care about Gex because of Donkey, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just all comes full circle.
Yeah, I just
Like Gex was like one of the main games on his channel for the longest.
I think for
Like,
me
he just constantly kept talking about Gex.
I think the only reason I cared about Gex was because of Cat Icarus. When he did the he talked about the
Kid Icarus.
yeah, he talked about the trilogy. This was years ago. But they seem like fun games, especially the second one.
You know what the games that they should bring back though? They should bring back Croc 2.
Oh, Croc Legend of the Gobbos, I would
Yes.
love a remake for.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
reason I
they-
care about that game is because of Nicky J.
Oh yeah, the same. I was looking at it earlier, but the same like limited run games is when like they announced the whole Gex thing. But they did some other announcements which caught my eye. The first of which is Tomba, which is the caveman, the pink haired caveman,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Clock Tower is, I guess, getting a re-release.
Yeah, but they're not Gex.
No.
No one can match that.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about one more game, which is probably right up there with Gex in my opinion, but Plumbers Don't Wear Ties.
Yes, that's getting a remake,
It's getting a remaster.
bro. Oh my god, we gotta stream it together.
Yes.
We gotta stream Plum. Oh my god, the AVGN fan in me is crying.
There's interviews too. Like it's not only the remastering the slideshow stuff, but they have interviews with like the cast and the Angry Video Game Nerd too. There's a
Yes.
trailer.
He's in it.
Yeah, he's in the interview. He talks about how he's just like, I never thought the video would be so successful, but no, it just led to this. So
That's awesome. You know, I need to get because there's physical versions of not only his show on like Blu-ray, but there's also like the games that were made of him.
yeah,
Would love to get my hands on both of those.
I definitely
Like,
want
imagine
to.
having a complete AVGN clip. Right?
I definitely want to get the game at some point. Like it's on Amazon right now, and I have it just like in my cart, like saved for later. So I get that for Switch.
We should get AVGN on the podcast. We should get James Rolfe.
Yes.
Oh yeah, by the way, go check out my AVGN Adventures review. If people
I
remember,
forgot you did a review on AVGN Adventure.
yeah. The game was only like an hour long, so I said,
Oh,
fuck it,
God.
I'll just write a script.
You know, I'm just saying. I have James Rolfe's Cinemassacre email. And Mike Matei's DMs are open
We'll hit
for
that
the
up later.
public, so.
We'll hit that up. We'll hit that up later.
Dude, how long has it been since Mike Matei's been on AVGN?
Like 6 years or something.
Like he left it a while ago.
Or actually, no. I think it's like since 2020. I think he decided to go off on his own.
He's like streaming games on his own. I still would love to get him on there. Just talk about the old days of Cinemassacre. And...
Yeah. Hey, Mike, remember remember when you used to talk about pussy all the time?
I still think he does. Like, have you seen his live streams that he does nowadays?
I see I see the rage compilations they put up on YouTube where it's just him freaking the fuck, like him screaming at the top of his lungs at some game he's playing.
He does that a lot. But there was one time he streamed, because he streams a lot of Minecraft now on his channel.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he does retro games too, but he has like a ongoing Minecraft series. And there was like someone posted like an out of context clip, barely has any views, but he dies and he goes like, "Fuck me in the ass."
Yeah. It's basically his live streams, yeah.
God,
So
you guys see his dick pic got leaked?
anyway, next piece of news. Does anybody here like giant monsters from Japan?
Who doesn't?
It's some fucking gonna be some Godzilla shit. Goddamn.
Does anybody like Godzilla?
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
A
good.
thousand
Well,
times
good
yes.
news for you because Toho is making another Godzilla movie.
Yes, I saw. I am ecstatic.
Is-
I,
So is the MonsterVerse dead?
I
No.
adore God.
No, they just did. They had a teaser for like the next like Kong Godzilla movie like a few months ago.
So the MonsterVerse is still alive.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Dude, where's Godzilla? Godzilla into the Zillaverse. That's what we need. It's like all the different previous iterations of Godzilla.
It's like the MonsterVerse version, the Toho version, and then the 1997 movie or something.
That '90s movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
not gonna lie, I was not intending on watching the Godzilla versus Kong movie, but I literally went to an event like a day early, so I just ended up watching that.
That
and
movie's fun.
I had a really good time.
I never saw Godzilla versus Kong, but I did watch King of the Monsters, and I love that movie.
Yeah, King of the Monsters is great. The first movie I think is fine for the most part. The best things about it are Godzilla and Bryan Cranston. So,
I love Bryan Cranston in that movie.
and
Have you guys read any of the Godzilla comics?
no,
A
I
little
mean
bit.
besides the one where he is with Charles Barkley playing basketball, but that's it.
Oh, yeah, that one's godlike. They should make that the movie. That's the movie.
That's the next MonsterVerse movie.
Yes. No, it's
They need to make like a Charles Barkley. No, they need to make a Charles
Dino
Barkley
Jam.
bio.
Dino Jam.
No, come on, bro. Listen, hear out the vision, all right? They make a Charles Barkley biopic, right? And there's an after credit scene in it that teases Godzilla, and then you have the next Godzilla movie. Charles Barkley's actor shows up and just dunks on him. Holy sick.
Yeah. Anyway, this new movie looks fantastic. I watched the teaser on online, and yeah,
I haven't seen the teaser.
It's
I
gonna
need
be
to
cinema.
watch it.
it
It's
looks
gonna be
great too.
cinema.
Yeah. I've always been like, since I was a kid, I've always really liked Godzilla, like especially like the all of the Toho movies I watched at some point or
Yeah,
another.
I just love monster movies. Like
And
disaster and monster movies.
I'm glad that they're not fizzling out, you know, original Godzilla as, you know, for the, you know, the new MonsterVerse stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully at some point we get
You
another
ever
game.
watch like the
What were you saying?
The animated series?
the films that they put on like Netflix?
Oh, no. I heard
Are
those
they
were,
like any good?
I heard they were bad, so I just
I heard they were bad
decided
too.
not to watch them.
All right, valid.
I thought you were going to talk about the animated series, like based on the Matthew Broderick movie. It's like, I've never seen that either.
There's an anime
Yeah.
series.
Yeah, there's an animated series that was like right after the '90s movie, and it's
Mhm.
like, I guess it's
Mhm.
supposed to pick up where the movie left off with like one of the eggs hatching or whatever. But apparently that show is good, but I just haven't sat down and watched it.
Listen, I have a weird relationship with Godzilla because I talked about Godzilla once. I did a review of King of the Monsters a while back. It's probably deleted now, but
I remember
like
that.
this one guy was always like he was always really active in my comment section. He's obsessed with Godzilla, and he loved the fact that I liked King of the Monsters. So this man, swear to God, he found my Instagram, and I get constant DMs all the time, like, "Hey, here's some Godzilla video ideas," and just spam like DMs with like Godzilla video ideas.
Oh no.
And I'm like, listen, I don't really fucking care about Godzilla that much. Jesus Christ.
That's bad.
Yeah, I haven't heard from the guy in like 2 years though. I may have drove him to suicide because I said I didn't like Godzilla that much.
I've had that in my YouTube comments lately. There's this one dude who's insistent that I do a video on Avengers Battle for Earth, like for the Let's Play channel. He's like, "Are you gonna do a video yet?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna like." That game's terrible. I don't want to play it.
Like with people like that though, it's like like these ideas aren't bad, but just because you keep spamming me, I don't want to do it.
Yeah. Word of advice for the people watching this: don't spam your favorite creators as like begging for videos over and over again, because that shit's annoying.
Yeah, I mean, really
Yeah.
suggesting something just once is that's all you got to do.
Yeah. Just ask
Well,
us
yeah,
once.
because like the guy who would do like the Godzilla videos he wouldn't just like recommend like, hey, you should review some of the old films and stuff. And I was like, okay, cool. Maybe I'll get around to doing that.
Yeah.
Seems like fun. But then he was sending me like fan projects and like fan art and stuff. He's like, bro, what are your thoughts on this? You do videos on this. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Mhm.
Like, I'm not a Godzilla channel. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, just don't badger, because that's not going to make us want to do the
Like,
video anymore.
I mean, that's the general
Yeah.
rule with any social interaction.
Because it's like, also, I'm not that big into Godzilla either. Like
Yeah.
I like Godzilla, but like, mainly my videos are like about like video games and
Right.
Marvel and DC and shit like that.
Like I mean, I'd be down to do that because I talk about movies.
At some point
Well,
or
yeah, I mean,
another,
I would be down to review some of the old Godzilla, but like Jesus.
at some point or another, I want to look at one of the PS2 games for Godzilla, because that's where I got introduced mainly. But yeah, I
always wanted to review that that PS4 game if it's not so fucking expensive.
oh god, that Christ, that game. I was at a convention one time.
Yeah, that game's
And somebody was asking for. Somebody had it as like they were selling retro games and stuff. He was asking $600 for that Godzilla game.
that game's
It
not
was-
even
Bruh.
good. That game's
Yeah,
really
no.
bad.
That
Bruh.
it wasn't even at that time. It wasn't even that old either. So I don't know.
Hold on, let me go on eBay real quick. Look up Godzilla PS4. Godzilla.
It's probably gonna be like over $100.
I mean, maybe about 100. I'd buy it.
I don't know.
All right, $210 for a complete in box copy.
Oh, fuck. No.
Yeah, it's about a $200 game.
Yeah, no. No way.
Here's a not working sold as is game for $100 free shipping.
What's the point of? Never mind. But yeah. So yeah, I'm
Wait
looking
till
for,
PS4 emulations.
yeah, which is going to be like in another like 20 years or something. It's going to be a long time.
Actually, no. It might actually be semi soon. They
Well,
they have like Switch emulators.
Actually,
and stuff that
I
work.
was going to say now thinking about it, because they have like PS3 emulation, like sort of working. So I guess
There's really good PS3 emulation.
I guess it's not that
And I
far.
see like Switch, like some people are getting into like Switch emulation on PC, like emulating Switch games,
Mhm.
which is like basically piracy, but
Yeah.
like they're doing it, like it's working.
Yeah.
So like, it's not impossible. I could see PS4 emulation being a thing once like the system finally gets like decontinued.
True, yeah. Okay, so I guess the next thing we should talk about is Harley Quinn season 4, or I guess I wanted to mention that because
Yeah,
it's coming out real soon.
sure.
So,
We can mention it.
yeah. I really
Yeah.
like that show.
Yeah, it's a great show.
Mhm.
I love it. I need to get around to finishing season 3 though. I never got all the way through season 3. I might just rewatch the series once season 4 comes out.
I haven't watched the Valentine's special, but I guess I'll
Dude.
watch that right before
Dude,
the season comes
Alter,
out.
if you ever want to watch it, I'm so down. I love that show.
Hey man, commentary track.
So let's just
I would watch that entire show on a commentary track. I'm not even kidding. That's
Oh no, it's a very easy show to binge.
it's such a
Comedy
good
shows like
show
that
for
are-
binging.
It's not. It's not that many episodes per season anyway. So
Well, plus it's just it flows so well
it does. Yeah.
that you can
Well,
really
that
watch
and, like-
it anytime, and you can watch as much as you want, and it's not tiring whatsoever.
Hmm.
But like it's just like comedy shows like that are way easier to binge just because they're more relaxed and you don't really got to focus on the plot as much. It's like I was able to binge like a whole season of South Park in a day one time because of that same reason.
Anyway, go watch that show. It's amazing.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
it's the best.
I think besides
Speaking of DC animated shows, can we please talk about My Adventures with Superman? Please, God, let me talk about it. On the
you
podcast.
guys can talk about it. I haven't watched it yet myself, but if you guys,
Why
You doing
are
with your life?
you a crazy person?
Marvel, you should delete your YouTube channel.
Just because of that. Such an
Listen, when
indignant-
episode 3 comes
like-
out, I want you to watch the 3 episodes that released and do a first impressions.
Let's
Not-
be honest. Let's be honest. You can only call yourself Marvel fan now. You're not Marvel DC fan because you haven't watched My Adventures with Superman.
Jesus Christ, you guys are acting like I fucking murdered somebody. Like,
Yeah,
You
guys,
murdered
you're down
it.
for
Your
no reason.
reputation.
what reputation?
You get more views than I do, so it's pretty big reputation.
It's not that. It's not that many views. Like, it's not a whole lot.
Not,
A lot.
Yeah,
that
this-
many views.
My most recent video has 16 views.
That's true. Yeah, like I said, not that many views. Anyway, talk about Superman, for Christ's sake.
Well, for
All
one,
right, AJ.
Marvel should watch it. I don't know what he's doing with his life.
We no longer care about AJ not seeing Flash. We care about Marvel not seeing My
Yes.
Adventures with Superman.
Okay, if I
This
watch
is
it
the
tonight, will
problem.
you shut up?
I think you should watch
Yes.
it now.
Okay,
Will. I think you should just end the podcast right now, to be honest.
Yes.
we can do
I'm going to
that.
go on a nerd strike until you watch it.
We can do that.
Great show. Godlike show.
Amazing.
If you are a fan of Superman at all.
It's
Watch it.
amazing. It's superb. It is incredible. It is fantastic. It is all the things. It is.
Adult Swim and DC are the only combination I ever need in my life.
It's gold. It's like it's literal
Everything
gold.
everything
I
that,
love it.
that those two have had together, godlike. Whether it's
Yes.
Beware the Batman, airing Mask of the Phantasm, and now this show, and the DC Comics Robot Chicken special. Everything they've done together is godlike.
Yes.
And yeah, that's where my opinion
I
ends.
just
I'm sorry
realized
for
that
snapping at
Swifty
you like
had
that,
like
Mark.
just a one-word response to the show.
I said that was great.
Yeah,
I love it.
and that's it.
Yeah.
Didn't elaborate on anything. It just
Okay. I love the character designs. I love Jack Quaid as Superman. Surprisingly, I don't mind the animation because I hate anime in terms of animation, and it's not super. I mean, it's like a mix of anime and
It's
It's
American
anime
cartoon.
inspired. It's like Avatar.
or
It's
Teen
okay.
Titans.
It's okay, Josh. You know, you have a lot of good qualities that can make up for your bad opinions.
I hate anime. I don't
Hey,
care
yeah,
what
lack
anybody
of
says, I
taste.
don't like it.
It's
Yeah.
still lack of taste,
But
lack
it
of
works
culture.
Yeah.
here.
I
Shut up,
still
I'll
love
give you a
you. I mean, you may have some bad taste, but we still love
I
you.
have
Josh, go watch
great
one episode.
Man, fuck
Josh,
you guys.
Josh, can you go watch? Josh, can you go watch one?
Me
One
and Swifty
Punch
are
Man
just
for
gonna
me?
go do intensive treatment
No,
and
I
go
will
home.
never touch One Punch Man. Thank you very much.
You're gonna need some
don't wanna
intensive treatment after this.
Hey, AJ, what are your thoughts on One Punch Man, real quick?
While I don't think it's like my favorite anime, I think it's a banger. Like it's great.
Okay, what are your thoughts on Cowboy Bebop then? We need to find
Oh,
one that we can agree is godlike.
You just ride.
I love
all
Cowboy
the time.
Bebop. Cowboy Bebop is
Dude,
like,
alright.
incredible. It bangs.
So Josh,
Marvel, this is exactly
Josh,
why I
you
didn't
go
give a
watch-
response.
Josh, you need to go watch.
Okay, I
Cowboy
understand
Bebop.
now.
Tonight, I want
I'm good.
Marvel to. I need Marvel to watch My Adventures with Superman, and I need AJ to watch. Wait, not AJ. Shut the fuck up, AJ. I need
Yeah,
Josh
exactly.
to watch Cowboy Bebop. I
I
need
will.
AJ to watch The Flash, and I'll go watch Smallville. All right, is this what we're settling?
Yeah, you need to watch Smallville, please.
We'll all be busy.
Yeah, we all have our designated watches.
I gave myself the most. I gave myself the worst task because that show is long.
What? Smallville?
Smallville. Yeah, it's like
not
5
long.
seasons.
10
Right.
seasons, buddy.
Just watch like the
And it's
first.
worth
10
every
seasons.
It's worth every episode.
Well, so is Cowboy Bebop, and it's 26 episodes.
Okay, good for that show. You can go down the toilet for all I care. Let's move on.
So
That's gotta be racist. All right, so
The Boys, there's some news for that. And
V and Call of Duty.
Call of
That's about
Duty.
it.
yeah, fucking Call of Duty. I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't
You know
think
what?
this was real at
I
first.
feel like
I want to play it now.
I'm gonna play Warzone. I hate Warzone, but I'll buy the skins.
I just
Guys-
hate Call of Duty in general. I don't give a shit. So
Guys, how many more topics do we have?
Well, I don't care about
This is the
COD
last one.
anymore.
Okay, yeah, because I got to take a shit.
Just do it while
Good
you're on
enough.
the podcast. It's not the first time you've done it.
I'm not doing it on podcast.
yeah,
just-
he's just on the toilet,
What
just
do
is like, so about the boys.
I think it's really
We need some
good.
updates on the boys and
It's
the boys and Invincible. We need some updates on the new seasons of Invincible and the boys. I feel like Invincibles is way sooner than the boys, though.
I think we're gonna get some news about Invincible at Comic-Con.
Dude, we got a lot to talk about whenever Comic Con gets around. Because there's going to be a panel on Spider-Man 2. There'll probably be some MCU stuff. Probably. Maybe not. I
Yeah.
don't fucking know.
And that's
And
it.
then Invincible.
That's it.
Okay, is that it?
Yeah, on Rider Strike. So
But yeah, I'm excited for Temp V. Like, I'm interested to see what they do with that, but I don't give a shit about Call of Duty, so I'm not going to be playing. I'm not going to be playing it just for
All right,
these.
buddy.
But it is cool that they did bring the cast back for this.
And also,
I am
Josh,
not
Josh,
gonna
if
play
I'm able to
Josh
Warzone.
and Marvel are
I'm
about
not gonna play
to
it.
do war
Why?
because he's trashing on Call of Duty.
I don't like Call of Duty anymore.
I mean, I didn't mind playing it in the early days with like my brother, but
There you
it's
go.
it just never really appealed to me. Like,
Listen. Warzone is trash. I'm not going to be playing this particularly because Warzone sucks. It's just battle royale and first person with Call of Duty mechanics.
I tried Warzone, but like this was back in 2020 and when I still had a PS4, so my PS4 was at risk of exploding right in front of me.
Yeah. And like, yeah,
I booted
Call
up
of Duty
once.
actually-
I played like the demo like with bots, and my PS4 sounded like a jet engine.
Yeah, that's what happened. Like, I was literally in a voice chat with my friend, and he couldn't hear a single thing I was saying because my fan was so loud.
Wow, that's a testament.
So fuck
No, I
Warzone.
love the black.
That's why I refuse to play
I'm a black
the PS5. It's like my PS5 can probably handle it, but I don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Solid.
I did like the campaign to Modern Warfare remake or reboot or whatever. The campaign was pretty solid.
Stop right there. It's fine. It's okay.
Has anybody here played the PS2 Call of
I
Duty
like
besides me?
I have played the
Yes.
PS2.
But not on PS.
Ever played
Maybe
You ever
maybe
played the
like
really
maybe
bad-
once.
You ever played? Here's two questions. Have you ever played the World at War PS2 port?
No. I have
No.
not played it.
Terrible. Have you ever played the
Sure.
Wii ports of the Call of Duty games?
No.
No.
Those are great,
Oh.
and they still have active online community.
I have
Yeah, Marvel, please play the campaign to the Treyarch trilogy. Just that.
so
World
Is
at
that-
War, Black Ops, and Black Ops 2.
Okay.
COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, both of the original 2 Black Ops, World at War, and that's all the good ones.
Screw the Modern Warfare. I love them, but Black Ops
Marvel.
is better. In every way. Just saying.
Advanced Warfare is underrated.
I agree with you. Advanced Warfare is underrated. No, he's right. Advanced Warfare's campaign is underrated. Ghost is a great campaign, but a terrible multiplayer.
Marvel.
Yeah, I
Yes.
agree with that too.
yes.
Infinite Warfare, I think, has a great multiplayer, but has a terrible campaign.
Look at Podcast Crew. I am uploading the greatest thing ever.
Okay.
Oh god.
Me pacing around my room trying not to crap myself.
That's dumb, but I like it.
That needs to actually happen.
So I don't know. I'm not looking forward to the boys in Call of Duty, but if they do announce Homelander in Mortal Kombat, then I will be excited for that.
That would be awesome.
I will be. Dude, it's gonna be Peacemaker versus Homelander. That's gonna be awesome.
And Omni-Man.
Yeah, dude, Omni-Man.
It's
I think
cool.
Omni-Man would destroy. Omni-Man would destroy Homelander if they
Yes.
actually fought.
Yeah, he would.
He's solos.
It's
I
no
think Peacemaker solos. I think Peacemaker could take Homelander.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Batman no prep time takes Homelander. Can we agree on that?
Omni-Man's just like, any last words, and Homelander's just like, milk? She's fucking dead.
You people should be thinking cry, and then just dies.
Oh, boy. So, yeah, I think that's all the news topics for today.
A long ass episode.
Yeah, this is probably it's probably the longest news episode we've had. Anybody gonna,
A lot of news.
Yeah, there was. But even like other episodes, we've only talked for like an hour or so. I think most of this was just like off-topic shit, but whatever. Anybody got anything to plug?
Believe it.
No, my butt in this toilet, yeah.
So, I have a Blue Beetle I have a Blue Beetle video that came out yesterday.
Yesterday. There you go.
I'm doing a YouTube short series about music every Monday. I'm also going to be doing a YouTube short series about movies every Friday.
Mhm.
The Puss in Boots video is coming out very soon. Like, it's almost done.
Pussy in boots.
And it's just a lot of big stuff is coming.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, Alter.
Videos are coming soon. If you're watching this on Saturday, then yesterday a new episode of Artistic Integrity is out. Working on my EP, Diamond in the Rough. It should be coming out semi soon.
Exciting.
And yeah, that's what I got going on.
Swifty.
I have to go to the bathroom so bad. I have nothing on my mind except releasing the demon.
What?
The blood of the demon.
Releasing the
when-
demon on YouTube.
When is the Superman video?
Go
coming out?
live. Go live.
don't
Go live on
know.
Instagram while you're in the bathroom. Please
Just,
turn your camera off and go live.
just release it, my man.
I'm busy.
Do it live.
Okay, you may
Please.
relieve yourself. Go relieve yourself.
honey. Thanks, sweetie.
So yeah,
I'll send
we.
pics.
So you. Okay, so this weekend is pretty packed as far as Speaking Nerd stuff. We had the Beware the Batman commentary on Thursday. We had this Spider-Verse video on Friday, I think is when we're putting this out. Today's Saturday, and we're putting out new stuff. And then tomorrow we're going to be talking about The Flash. So we're putting
Wait,
out
what?
banger after banger on
This
content
is-
because we've been
this is-
gone for
this
like
is-
3 weeks.
This is the Speaking Nerd weekend.
This is the Speaking Nerd weekend.
We should do that every
Nothing
year.
but banger
This
video,
week
and
in
then we got
summer.
bro, and then we got yo. That's crazy because then we got like AJ's uploading videos. I'm uploading videos for once. I think intensive treatment's still a thing.
Bro,
We're taking over.
every Friday.
This is the peak time for
Is it every
Speaking-
Friday? So
Speaking Nerd
you
content.
got a video coming out the same day as artistic integrity and intensive treatment. Same
True.
day. We're competing.
Yeah.
We just need AJ Tour to also release on Friday so that every Friday is a podcast. And then Saturday's the main event with Speaking Nerd.
No, because we'll
Yeah.
literally destroy our careers. We'll just be like plummeting our own channels.
Friday's my
Well,
slot. You fuck off.
Because I won't be here for the end of the episode because I have to go to the bathroom. So I love you all.
Yes, go.
Peace out. Enjoy this video. See.
All right.
All right, well, let's do the outro.
So, yeah, Flash video coming out tomorrow. So,
Speaking Nerd weekend.
Speaking Nerd weekend. Bye.